Hey guys, this is Jimmy from Primer is Best, and I got this 66 Chevy C10 truck sitting out in the driveway. I hope y'all's not getting tired of seeing videos on this, but you know, I'm playing with it, working on it, playing with it every moment I get. So I moved my cat eye truck over here to this side of the driveway because of all these trees. We got some storms coming in tonight. It's springtime here in East Tennessee, or real close to springtime, I should say. And we got some bad storms coming. And I moved it over here in case a tree limb was to fall or whatever. I do that just about every time now. And my wife has gone to get, Mrs. PIB, my wife has gone to get a haircut. Whatever they do. Anyway, she brought out a good point. It is the whole point of this video here. She brought out a good point. And she pointed out to me the other day when she was helping me, she said, Jimmy, Tim Dixon at Gas X Chop Shop is going to be putting the bumpers on this truck. I have some chrome bumpers, OEM original, OEM chrome bumpers. They're used, and that's what I like, used. And should match the truck perfectly. And she said, you know, we're painting it this color here. And boy, I got a lot of painting to do. But anyway, got a lot of painting to do. But she said, if Tim's going to put the bumpers on, she said, wouldn't it be easier to, you know, paint right in here? And I said, you know, it would, you know, but it was late in the day and all that stuff. So, like I said, she's not here right now, so I got my paint can out. I Rattle Can Paint everything, if you did not know. And the color I'm using is Almond Gloss. I got this at our local co-op store, the one closest to us. And this is the kind of like the stuff I sprayed up and under the truck. You know, flat black. You know, when it was on the lift, I sprayed everything underneath the truck. You know, flat black. You know. I didn't use that stuff that, you know, coating or nothing. I'm not trying to hide anything. It's a really solid truck. I know y'all's probably thinking, ooh, but it is. This is a very nice truck. And I'll show you around it real quick. And I was wanting to check back here. Yeah, I've already got this. So painted. So the bumper goes somewheres up in here. I might paint a little up in here just for giggles. It's not exactly temperature wise to be painting, but I'm going to do what I can because it would be much easier to have this painted as it would be, you know, to try to paint it with the bumper on it, which would be much harder. It can be done, but it's much harder. So I'm going to do that. And here's the bed. I know y'all's probably tired of seeing this if you've been watching the videos. Anyway, there's a little bit more of that marine gloss on here. In that quart can my wife and I's been using. So I guess before the rain sets in, and all next week's supposed to be cold, according to the weather person. So I'm going to try to finish it up and put some more on here. This is dried, and I might have to kind of sweep it out a little, but get some of the dust and debris out of it from all the pollen around these trees. So but I think first I'm going to try my luck at painting this. It's not, like I said, I Rattle Can paint everything, and I just do the best I can, and that's all you can ask, isn't it? So I'm at least going to try to get this down here. So I won't be able to show you this as I'm painting because I'm going to have to get some cardboard and kind of cover up a few things and some papers and stuff. So anyway, I'll do the best I can. I'll show you what it looks like when I get done, guys. Hang in there, all right? Oh, okay, guys, it took a few minutes and I had to stop every now and again for the wind to blow by. Finally, you know, kind of, well, no, here it comes again. The wind, I mean. But I got it painted. You know, there wasn't a whole lot in the can. I mean, there was enough to do this, and it turned out pretty good. I mean, I kind of cleaned it off a little bit before I painted it. Not a whole lot, just a little. And done this, and back here in the back, I done this back here, and I just kept going till the can ran out of paint. So I tell you what, you get started painting and stuff and you realize just how just how rough some of these old trucks I get are. I mean, here's a big dent here, which I knew it was there, but I mean, you just kind of look around. I mean, this is a rough old truck, but I mean, for a 66, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's got rough stuff. I'm not putting Bondo or anything on anything. What it is what it is. So I mean, I'm just, like I said, if you're new to the channel, I'm into shop truck, found in the woods truck, you know, farm truck, shop truck, found in the woods, whatever. I mean, that's what I'm into. So I'm just going to, my whole channel is about to make something like this. I've done this lots of times for years, making it look just decent. But anyway, so now I think when Tim gets ready to put the bumper on, I won't have to worry so much. And I'm glad my wife pointed that out to me. I hadn't thought about it. You know, I painted from, you know, here up and stuff. Maybe you remember, I don't know. But I don't know, it turned out pretty good. I had to put a few coats on here and let it dry for a minute and stuff. I didn't want to bore you with all the waiting and stuff. So what was I going to do? Oh yeah, now I'm gonna let this dry for just a minute. I'm gonna go get my I went to the doctor today. I had a doctor's appointment for a physical, and went to get my physical and stuff done, and everything turned out good. Actually, the doctors that, you know, examining me, you know, asked me if I had you know, any problems and stuff, and I said no. I said, you know, just trying to get over this COVID, and I said I'm starting to feel better, you know, kind of like my old self somewhat. And you know, I don't know why, but for me, I mean, my wife got over, you know, relatively quick, and but for me, I've just been struggling. You know, they gave me a steroid shot in my passenger side rear buttocks area. Passenger side, I always relate everything to cars. This is the driver's side. Over here is the passenger side. Anyway, that's everything's car or truck related, even on myself. Anyway, so I got allergic to that. Had the hiccups for days, and they finally got me prescription phoned in, you know, and it, you know, after, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 days, it finally quit. I didn't get no sleep much because of the hiccups, and if I wasn't hiccuping, you know, I would just lay very still. I was scared to even move because I knew if I did, it was going to start right back up. But anyway, my point is, I was supposed to get blood work today, so I fasted, which is no big deal. Fasting, I don't eat anything till, you know, from the time I go to bed, you know, like at you know, 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30, somewhere in that time frame. My wife and I call it a day, but anyway, you know, the nurse said, well, you've lost 14 pounds. She said, you know, she didn't know I was trying to lose weight on my own. You know, I was borderline diabetic. Borderline. You know, I was like I don't know how they do that stuff, but anyway, like 170, 180 or something, you know, that, you know, they prick your finger and stuff. So I'm letting this dry is the reason I'm talking. And anyway, so you know, I quit eating, like I said in my other video, whichever one it was, I quit eating bread. You know, I don't eat any sweets at all, you know, no cookies, no nothing. And you know, anything that's got sugar in it. You know, I went from all my life drinking sweet tea to now I'm drinking unsweet tea, you know, with pure lemon juice in it. And then when I drink it, you know, I stay with hot water and lemon juice, you know, all day, you know, plus water. I just drink milk, water, and coffee. Hadn't been drinking much milk because I know it's got a little bit of sugar in it. But anyway, you know, the doctor said it was okay if every once in a while I ate a hamburger or something, which my point is, pricked my finger and it was 95. You know, the reading, you know, they prick your finger, take a little bit of blood and put it on a meter or something, anyway, is 95. And she thought something was wrong with me because I lost 14 pounds. She said, you lost 14 pounds in a matter of like 2 to 3 weeks. She said, you've lost 14 pounds. And I said, well, COVID was part of it because I completely lost my appetite. Didn't want to eat. I just wanted to sleep. And I was freezing to death all the time. And then, I quit eating desserts and, I always like little brownie or cookie or, don't show me a pecan pie or nothing or, or it's going to come up missing. But, anyway, my point is, bread and stuff like that. I don't eat baked potatoes anymore. I mean, every once in a while, okay. But, I don't do that anymore. So, anyway, I was letting that dry. I'm sure it's probably dry by now. I'm trying to just show you what it's looking like. I mean, I gotta rattle can paint the whole truck again. I mean, this is just a quickie job that all three of us, GM 1038, check out his YouTube channel and tell him that you heard about him from Primer This Best, please. GM 1038. His name is Brian, one of my best friends, and his dad Charlie, and Tim Dixon at Gas X Chop Shop. Tim is on Facebook if you type in Gas X Chop Shop. Anyway, all those folks we're just real good friends, or like family. Anyway, I got a rattle can paint the whole truck again. I mean, you're going to see some thin spots. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I can see them. I mean, we rattle can painted it real quick so we can put this wood in. Now, speaking of wood, I got to go get that stuff, and I'm going to try to finish up that can. There's not a whole lot in it, but there's no need in saving it because it's just going to get hard and I'll have to throw it away. And I saved my paintbrush, so I'm going to do that real quick. Then I'm going to try to tackle the insides on this truck. Look at that stupid wasper. They're everywhere. My wife says, you say that a lot in the videos. And I said, well, this time of year, springtime, they're looking for a place to make a home. Anyway, I'm going to try to maybe tackle the insides just a little bit. I don't know. We'll see what we can get into, see how much time's left in the day. So I'm going to get busy, and I don't know. We'll stay busy is my point. So I'm real proud to get the windows all clean, and I was wanting to kind of clean this up a little bit. There's a whole bunch to do, so let me go find my paintbrush, and guess I'll sweep her dust. See that stuff right there? It's just off of trees. I don't know if you can see it. My wife said it was falling on her as she was putting this stuff on, and you can't help it. But yeah, it's just from trees budding and stuff. So let's get at it. I'll go get my stuff, and I'll show you what I'm doing here in just a minute, guys. Hang in there, okay? Okay, guys, without y'all seeing me and making my videos longer than they should be, I got a broom, swept all this out. But as you can see, the wind is really blowing. But I'm going to do the best I can. I got this much in here. I don't know if y'all can see that very well. Anyway, this is, varnish, marine coating varnish, Rust-Oleum. And the strange thing, I just got part of something in there. Anyway, this is some strange stuff. You don't stir it up or anything. You just get your brush and go at it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to climb into the bed of this truck. I'm going to do the middle part here, and then I'll stand on the outside and do the outer part where it's much easier for me. So guess I'll do these right in here, get them done, and then, like I said, so got my brushes, got this stuff here. I'm going to try to use it all up so we don't have to store it anymore, because it's just going to go to waste if I don't. So I'll get back with you in a minute when I get something done. You probably won't be able to tell no difference. This will be number 6. I don't have 6 coatings on here. And I was telling my buddy GM Tim about it. I said, if we keep putting, my wife kept just wanting, she loves this bed, and I do too. And she was saying, let's put another coat, let's protect it, put another coat, which is fine, I don't mind. But she's been doing most of it anyway. So, but yeah, I'm going to try to, I was telling Brian, GM 1038, check out his YouTube channel. Anyway, I said, if I keep putting more and more varnish on, I said, I'm going to have it sitting up here this thick. I said, you won't be able to haul, haul nothing in the bed, you know, just jokingly. But, okay, I don't even know why I mentioned that to y'all, but it's just a joke. Anyway, hang in there with me, guys. I'll be right back in just a minute. Okay, guys, Mrs. PIB, my wife, called and said she's on her way home, so I moved the truck over just a hair. I'm going to have her park her car in front of this cat eye truck here. I finally, my goodness, I finally got rid of all that varnish, that quart. So it took 6, this thing has 6, well, I already told you, 6 coatings on it. And I put it on thick. I was wanting to get it done here, and I got to tell you, this is probably the nicest bed floor I've ever had. I mean, I've had some nice bed floors, I mean, with before in my life, you know, that looked really good, you know, barn wood and stuff. I, you know, had 57 Chevy trucks. I had barn wood in them. Boy, they look good. We varnished them, but this is the nicest one by far, in my opinion, that my wife and I's ever had. This one right here. So this is, I'm real proud to have it, and I'm thankful for the subscribers to the channel Primer is Best, which is what you're watching, for the people that suggested to use marine varnish. This is what they put on boats and stuff. My understanding, I've never had a boat. Stupid bug landed. Never fails, never fails. So yep, and also while y'all weren't looking, I got my, I'll have to redo it again, but I got my paint marker and went over the red in here. The red was about gone in the C10 emblem there. I'll have to go over it again. No big deal. But and it doesn't, I don't want it to be perfect. I want it to look like the original colors, like it's faded. But I've done both sides just real quick, just playing around. I think it looks pretty good, you know, for, like I said, I'm not after perfection. I'm in the patina style, you know, just where the paint's kind of thin, stuff like that. That's what I'm into. I need to get some blue and go over the bow tie here, and that should make it look a little bit better, you know, just kind of scuff it up a little bit where, you know, looks like some of the paint's missing, you know, or thin, whatever. Anyway, just thought I'd tell you that. I'm trying not to make my videos so long. I've got to where I make my videos too long, and or I feel like I do. Y'all let me know in the comments if you think I'm making the videos too long. I don't know. Anyway, got that much done. My wife should be here any moment. And but I'm just real proud to get this done, and won't have to fool with this anymore. And I'm glad we got it done before the rain sets in, and you know, the rest of the pollen, you know, you can see everything's blooming, and you know, pretty soon we'll have the pine pollen, and everything will just be yellow. So I'm glad to get this done. That really makes me very happy, and glad that my wife decided to, or pointed out to me that I needed to paint all this. You know, I'll probably have to scuff it up a little bit, because it's kind of it's kind of too nice for this truck. I might wind up taking, which is no big deal, I don't think, but I might wind up taking the whole grill out and painting in behind it, But that'll be for another day, another time. I was just wanting to get to where the bumper goes here. So that was my biggest concern, and my wife pointed it out to me. So anyway, I'll pause it here and I'll get back with you in just a minute. She should be home any minute. Hang in there, guys. Okay, guys, probably some more useless information, but I painted the bow tie blue. I'll have to go over it again with a blue paint marker, and then I got to get some Scotch Brite steel wool and go over the whole emblem, kind of brighten it up just a little bit and get along the edges where I kind of got out of bounds there a little bit. But just thought I'd show you. I'm going to make it look thin, just giving it some color. It didn't have any color, and I'll show you what I mean. Y'all might think this is silly, but I do this on everything. See how that's kind of, it's there but it's not there, and I just want you to be able to see that it's blue. So, and these are the correct emblems for this truck. So the truck wasn't born, if you're new to the channel, it didn't have the side trim, it didn't have the custom piece there, and didn't have emblem. So I mean, we put all this on here, and I'm just trying to jazz up the truck a little bit. So I'll get back with you in a minute. And my wife called and said she's going to go walking with her friends, and they invited her to walk with her, and she walks and Zumbas every chance she gets to try to stay in shape. So that's good for her, and I'll stay busy working on this truck for a little while. If you don't care to hang in there with me, I'd appreciate it. See y'all in just a bit. Okay, guys, a little bit of time has passed again, and I put a little blue in here, and then I kind of cleaned it up. Let me put this on a better, and you know, cleaned up around the blue and stuff, and I still missed a little spot there, but I'll get it kind of cleaned up the emblem there with some steel wool. And you know, looking back, you know, I think it looks pretty good. It's kind of thin, it's kind of faded, it's kind of perfect. I'll show you this other side, and hopefully, you know, it looks as good as the other side, or about the same as. I mean, I like it. I mean, I went over the whole emblem with steel wool and stuff, and you can kind of see it's a little bit faded in there, just a little bit thin in the bow tie, and that's perfect for me. That's the look I'm going for. Perfect, you know, patina style, so to speak, and I think it's gonna match the truck really good. I don't know how much more I'm going to get done today, but I know this video is getting quite long. And I was walking around the truck, I'll tell you this, I was walking around the truck and I was trying to figure out, you know, what do I need to do when I start painting the truck, which the way the weather is, it should be pretty soon. I mean, I'm just worried about pollen and wind now. I don't want to get paint flying all over everything. I'm trying to get that wasper to get away from me. He will not leave, will he? Anyway, he left. Anyway, see, there's some more time. I shouldn't have showed y'all that. But anyway, I think I'm going to get some, maybe some black and some brown paint when I do start putting patina on it, and, you know, go around the edges here. I think this hood, I don't know, this hood, you know, it shows this, and he's wanting to come back and build a nest into that hood, but it's got blue here. So I mean, I don't know the history of it. Hang on a minute, guys. As I was saying, you know, maybe put some little bit of black, you know, around through here a little bit, make it look a little bit faded, you know, like it's been a work truck its whole life. It is a 66, so yeah, I mean, and I'm not fixing any dents, I'm not fixing any imperfections. It is what it is, and I like it like that, so it's all going to be good. And I think that I think once we get done painting and putting our patina and stuff on it, it's gonna look pretty good, I think. But anyway, my videos are getting too long, and I apologize for that. So I'm going to end the video here. I might do some on the insides. If I do, I'll just start another video, because my videos are getting way too long, and I do better with commercials from YouTube and stuff if I do short videos. Long videos, it don't seem like they put many commercials on, especially for all the effort that you go through trying to, you know, tell a story. And that's what I'm trying to do, tell a story on this truck, or all my trucks, you know, the story of them and what I know of them, and what, you know, looking at them, what I think they need or should look like, you know, in my eyes. And I don't know, it's just a lot of fun playing around with them. This old truck's come a long way. And once again, if you are new to the channel, it's got a 1991 Chevy motor in it, out of a truck. And this came from GM 1038 as well. But you need to subscribe to his channel. That way you can keep up with me and all my other friends. And also Tim Dixon at Gas Axe Chop Shop on Facebook. Gas Axe Chop Shop. That's Tim Dixon. He's on Facebook. Master motorcycle builder and you know, master fabricator. He can, you know, does everything. And he's put rockers in, built doors for me for trucks. I mean, I've had some pretty crappy trucks. No, seriously. Well, I have. I've had some pretty. Let me start again. I've had some trucks that nobody else wanted. I mean, left for dead. And you know, Tim's built whole doors for me and stuff. And you know, they went to new homes, just like this one might go to a new home one day. I don't know. We'll just see. I mean, see what happens. And you know, this is a good running motor here. And I was going to tell you something else. Well, I can't think now just what it is, but there's a whole bunch of new stuff on this truck. You know, brakes, and Brian put power steering on it for me, and you know, new heater core, new hoses, new carburetor, radiator, battery. I mean, we started from scratch. You know, new hoses. When you stop and consider all that, it gets quite expensive. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you that, and it's come a long way. And I appreciate y'all watching the videos. Let me know what you think about this old 66 Chevy truck. The emblems to me look much better. They stand out. Don't have to be perfect, just kind of stand out like it matches the truck, you know. So yep, you're watching Primer is Best on YouTube. My name is Jimmy, and if you'd like and subscribe to the channel, you won't miss anything if you give me a thumbs up and, you know, subscribe, and let me know what you think about these old trucks. I am covered up, and waspers are flying all around me. And well, there's one that went in the door there, so I have to get him out. So, but anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And I got a second YouTube channel, by the way, called Man on a Budget. I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1, and Primer is Best Instagram, and Facebook, Primer is Best. If you'd like to check me out, see what's going on, kind of get a preview of what's coming up or whatever. Sometimes we do our best. It's just my wife and myself, and I'm not real what you call computer savvy. So, but thanks for watching, guys, and I hope the Lord is watching over you just like he's watching over us. I can't believe such a beautiful day. It is absolutely gorgeous. But it won't be here in a few hours, and it won't be for several days after today. So I'm trying to take advantage of it. Y'all have a good one. I hope the Lord's watching over you. Please help all those in need and pray for others. You don't know how blessed you are until you walk in someone else's shoes. Several times in my life, I've been down, didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. I didn't have, you know, divorcing and you know, and somebody that's not being I guess I'll just say truthful with you in any aspect. Anyway, I wound up not having 2 nickels to rub together, and it was tough times. And you know, oh my God, I won't get into all that. I'm just saying, when you look at someone else and they're having a tough way, or maybe they're down on their luck, pray for them and help them if you can. because you never know who you're helping. God bless each and every one of y'all. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ for washing away our sins with his precious blood. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe. And I hope to see you in the next video. You won't miss nothing if you'll like and subscribe. Take care and God bless y'all. See y'all later.